Hey guys, how's it going? It's Janie over here at Janie Sweets, and in this episode I'm coming at you with a tutorial on how I made this Christmas cupcake wreath. It is a pull-apart cupcake and it is so simple to make. So definitely keep on watching if you'd like to see how I did this. So to begin, you want to start on your bow because that has to dry at least overnight. So I suggest that you use gum paste, but I am using fondant here, which is why it is super white, because I have literally like showered it with CMC powder or Tylose powder, and Tylose powder just makes fondant harder or dry harder. So I am just using that red fondant to make a bow. I'm not really gonna go into detail into how I made this bow because I have shown this in previous videos and I think it would just kind of be boring and redundant. So just follow what I'm doing and you will have a bow. So once your bow is all done, you can go ahead and leave it to dry. Like I said, mine took a little longer to dry, but if you're using gum paste, 24 hours, it'll be rock hard. So once I was done, I was able to go ahead and start working on the cupcakes. Now for the purposes of this video, I just used a yellow cupcake mix, like the Betty Crocker ones. I really love Betty Crocker. If you use an entire box, it'll give you 24 cupcakes. So go ahead and place your cupcakes onto your serving platter. I'm using a 14-inch Wilton platter. I will link it for you guys below if you're interested in buying it. And then once I've placed my cupcakes on the platter how I wanted it, I went ahead and added a little bit of my buttercream at the bottom to stick it on. And then I've used that same buttercream. I dyed it green, and this is just my simple easy meringue buttercream, which I will link for you guys below. And then I put it in a piping bag and I am going to spread it all over the cupcakes using my little spatula. It is important that you use a very soft icing and that you do squeeze it onto the cupcakes before you try to drag it, because you could move the cupcakes if you try to just do it just by placing it on with the spatula. Then go ahead and clean off your edges, and then I am using a Wilton leaf tip. I will link it for you guys if I can find the exact one that I used on Amazon, so you can purchase it. You can also find this at Michael's. It's not hard to find. And using two different kinds of greens, I have a paler green and a darker green. I've put them both in the bag. It doesn't matter what order you put them in. I am going to create my leaves. You definitely want to do different color green, because when you look at foliage, it's never really one hue. And if you make it just one color or one tone, I don't know if that's the right terminology, it's not gonna look real and it's just gonna look cartoony, if that makes any sense. So just go ahead and squeeze all of your buttercream onto the cupcakes, and then go ahead in between and add lighter colors and darker colors. You see how it automatically gave it like a oomph as soon as I put the lighter color in between. So this is what you're looking for when you are done. Now I have here some sixlets that it's just like a Christmas assortment that I found on Amazon. I will link it for you guys below again. And I am just going to place them all over so that they look like, I guess, lights or ornaments. And then I am then going to place my bow, and that is it. I told you guys it was super easy to make. Once I placed it in the fridge, the bow lost the powdery color on it, so it's fine if it's still a little white, or you can dust it off with a paintbrush. So that is it, you guys. This is this week's tutorial. Check out my last video. If you like this one, definitely click on the thumbs up button and share it with your friends and family. Subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss out on any of my future videos. I am on Instagram as well as on Facebook. All of my socials are at Janie Sweets. I love you guys. I'll talk to you next time.